Oh, snap. Just like that, live yet again. Jason, you're not here this time.
No, I'm here. I'm not there. I'm here. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, you're there. You are there. You are not here. It is all good because we are both here. It is Tuesday night, which can mean only one thing. It is time for another Haunted Side Live. These are the social clubs, guys. Get your apple juice.
That's right.
Mmm.
Can anybody confirm the fact that Patrick's like all like jittery and look, it sounds like a robot and the connection's not great? Because I can't tell if it's on my side or his side or if it's just
Hold on,
I'm having
listening.
a stroke.
I'm listening on my phone. Let's see.
It sounds like a robot and the connection's not great because I can't tell if it's on my side or his side or if it's just
Hold on,
I'm having a stroke.
I'm listening on my phone. Let's see. I sound great over here.
Well, then we'll go with it. We will,
guys. Give us.
I will just deal with the fact that I can't understand half the things he's saying. It's fine.
Oh my god, guys! By a show of ghost emojis, how do we both look and sound? Actually, by a show of Patrick and Jason emojis. If Jason sounds good, do Jason. If Patrick sounds good, do Patrick. And if we both sound good, just flood us both. Sounds good on both sides. Okay, it must be just Jason.
Maybe I should leave and come back in.
That's not a bad idea. Go for it real quick before we get started.
I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. What is up, everybody? Good to see you. It's Tuesday. We're hanging out. We're having some apple juice. It's time to talk. These are our hangouts, guys. If you're here, if you're new, we do have a ton of new subscribers. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. If you are new here, this usually doesn't have very much to do with the paranormal. This is more of just like hangout, talk, chat. We answer questions. We put a bunch up, or we put up, to ask us questions on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. So we'll go through and answer some of the questions you guys had. But yeah, this is a hangout. How do we sound, Jason? Is it better?
It's not perfect, but it's a lot better. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, good. Excellent news. Excellent.
I was just doing the 68. Thank you for saying thanks for Cemetery Road. I have a new episode. It will come out. I was so busy traveling back home and doing Halloween stuff with the family. I have not finished the episode. It's like 90% done. I just have to like tweak a couple things and then I will put it out. It will be out tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Anyway,
heck yes.
as he was saying.
There he is.
There he is. I never know which way to point.
I know,
towards the steering wheel.
It feels like I want. Yeah, it feels like I want to point this way because on my screen you're there, but it's the opposite. I need to point that way. Hi,
ouch. Ouch. That hurts.
But yes, I gave the rundown. This is Tuesday night. This is a hangout. We're gonna answer questions. We're gonna raise money for season 8. Come on, guys, help us fund season 8. We got a big chunk of it done in Kansas, but we have a lot more that we want to get done for you guys.
We're going into Kansas episodes next, aren't we?
We are.
Ooh.
We are. Should I say which
guys.
one? Should I say which one? Or should make it a surprise?
I honestly don't know which one because
I know.
We did so many cool investigations on that trip. Again, thanks to you guys for helping us out at the last minute. As we've said before, the Kansas trip kind of fell apart literally the second we got there. And it was because your guys' support and the support of those we met on the Kansas trip that we were able to snag all these locations. And I will say, like, these are some great locations. Some I would point to at least 2 or 3 as being like some of my favorite locations we've been to.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Want your name on the glow board? That's right, Sass. If you want your name on the glow board, boom or boom, right here. We got a bunch of them. And a personal shout out. Yes, send a super chat, super sticker, PayPal donation, and Patrick will do the rest. So that is right.
Sass says, what are we GoFunding for today, Patrick and Jason? Listen,
today
We have not destroyed a drone. We have not. What else have we? We haven't broken anything so far.
No. Basically, guys, it's just we need help with season 8 and hard drives. The same as usual. Hard drive.
Listen, you have plenty of hard drives. Just erase all the footage that we've captured over the last 2
Oh
years,
God.
and we have plenty of space. Plenty of space, bro.
Oh, that
Someone
made me
talked
like.
to me about that once. They were like, I can't remember what we were talking about, but it came around to like storage space. So I was like, yeah, I was going through some of my old hard drives, and I had like footage from all these other short films that I had done previously. Thank you, Leslie. And they're like, you still have that? Because one of the short films was like 10 years old. They're like, you still have all that footage? And I'm like, yeah, you don't get rid of footage, man. And they're like, but you did the film. Like the film is out. Like you don't need all that extra footage. And I'm like, but what if I do? What
Exactly.
if I do? I don't get rid of anything. The only thing I've ever gotten rid of, and it pains me every time, even though it was in the contract, I used to do weddings. And in the contract, I told everybody, like, I will hold on to all of your raw footage for 1 year from the point of delivery of video. So not even like their wedding date, but like when they get the video, which usually was like maybe a week or two after. I'm like, I will hold on to this footage, the raw footage, for 1 year. And then I delete it. Like, so if you have a whole year to tell me, like, if you need something, and they would get, like, I keep the video that I created, like I kept those,
Sure.
but the raw footage, I'm like, I can't hold on to somebody's raw footage from a wedding forever. So I gave you a year, and I've never had I never had a problem with that. Like I didn't like delete it, and then 2 months later, someone calls me up and they're like, we lost our video. Again, I keep the final product. But every time I'm just like, I hover over that, like, do you want to delete? Yes or no? And I'm just like,
You're like, oh no,
this is a lot of footage.
That's like on Forgetting Sarah Marshall. You're not even doing a proper delete all, and he does it. It's like, no.
Yep.
Leslie, thank you for the $10 super chat. Hell yeah, getting it started. And it looks like Kevin, thank you for the PayPal donation.
Thank you, sir. Dantech says, I watched the short film you mentioned last week. It was awesome. Didn't expect the ending. Yeah, I'll try and get the link up for that short film I shared last time. It's a short film I was assistant director on. It was one of my friend's brainchilds. He was talking to me about it for like 3 years. And I was like, well, you got to make this short film. You got to make it. Like, you've been talking about it forever. Make it. And he finally did. And then it spent the last 2 years floating around film festivals all over the country. And he finally released it onto YouTube and stuff. I'm going to give you the link to his website. You can look it up there because the website also has a behind the scenes making of the short film, which features me in a kilt, if that's your thing. I don't know. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I recommend watching the short film first, or else it's going to be ruined for you. But I'll find that link. I'll post it in the comments.
Heck yes. Do it, guys. Oh, Kevin. Yeah, that's right. That's Ledicaris Media. Ledicaris. One of those.
I can't help
it. By the way, Frank and Cassie, also thank you for those PayPal donations. And Allie, oh my gosh, going crazy with a $20 super chat. Allie. Thank you so very much. And wait a second. Sass coming through with a PayPal donation. Look at that, guys. Thank you for those donations. They do help. We've got season 8, a good chunk of it. I'd probably say we've got about 40% of it filmed and ready to start editing. But in order to edit those, we do need more hard drives, a ton more hard drives. Yeah, we're gonna get to hopefully we're gonna get out to Waverly Hills very soon. We have one night taken care of because of you guys being so generous on my birthday live stream. Seriously, that was incredible. We're trying to get a second night because I feel like one night in Waverly isn't gonna do it justice. I feel like we're gonna need that extra time to really really do justice to that place, because that's gonna be like, I can't even, dude. That's gonna be like 10 episodes. It's gonna be like half the season right there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yep. Wait, no exclamation point next to my name. What are you talking about? It's there. See, look.
Luna Goddess, greetings from Alaska.
Oh,
Alaska?
snap!
Well, dang! Thank you for that super chat from Alaska. It is. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's raining, which I absolutely love being in the van when it's raining, because I just hear all the raindrops hitting this thing.
Nice.
It's always nice.
Good call. And yes, Cemetery Road, absolutely. Go support Jason and the Cemetery Road. Linktree.com/the Cemetery Road. That will lead you to where you can subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're there. Let's get into 3,000 before New Year's Eve. That's the goal. You can check out his awesome merch and send Jason a PayPal. If you do during this live stream, you also get your name on the glow board and a shout out and all that stuff. Not to mention the Legends board, guys. That's a donation of $100 or more. And I almost forgot, Steve sent another $100 during the Halloween marathon. So, Steve, you were getting another star,
nice. Bud. Vicky, you said like, oh, I'm broke. Yeah, but not a problem. The best way to support the channel, as I always say, is one, when you watch the videos, comment on them, interact with our videos. That's a huge benefit to us. Make sure you're subscribed. Post links to our shows on your social medias. Share it with your friends, your family. Just because spooky season's over doesn't mean it has to be over. Like, it's time to really jump into stuff. Like, share your favorite episodes with people. Say, hey, watch this episode. That's great. You can also send emails and tweets and all that kind of stuff to shows on YouTube that spotlight like the best of paranormal stuff, like Nuke's Top 20, Slapped Ham, Sir Spooks, all that kind of stuff. Any way you can get the name of Cemetery Road or the Haunted Side or the Mystery Project out into the world is a huge help.
Yes, it is. And Monique, thank you for that $20 Australian. Hey guys.
Oh, Monique.
Great to see you both. It is great to see you. And there you are. On board of awesomeness.
Do we have questions?
We do.
As we do here on the Tuesday Haunted Side Social Club, we like to answer your guys' questions. And it doesn't have to be about the paranormal. It can be whatever. Generally, we eventually kind of like start talking about food and stuff. But
yeah,
this is our time to hang out with you guys and just chill. Mont Swede says, "Is Bobby Mackey's on your bucket list?" Not necessarily our bucket list, but it's literally a location that keeps falling through the cracks.
Yeah,
and we're gonna get there. Like Bobby Mackey's and Waverly Hills are two locations specifically that we've had on the books. We've been prepared to go. And for some reason or another, pandemic, scheduling, airports, whatever, we have missed out on our opportunities. We will get there eventually, but it's one of those things where beyond our control, something will happen to keep us from those locations. And hopefully this upcoming year, 2022, will be the year we hit both of those locations.
Amen. I couldn't say it better myself. And we're getting Waverly because of you guys.
Absolutely. MM Note, what happened with Vegas? Weren't you all supposed to go? The event was canceled. Beyond our control. We were just let known the event was canceled. And I really don't even know why it was canceled. But it was canceled, and that's fine, because honestly, to be like absolutely truthful, it was killing me to be away from my family for Halloween, because we have a ton of fun on Halloween. As you can imagine, it's one of my favorite holidays. And for me to be away from my family for Halloween night was just kind of bumming me out, and it was bumming out my kids. And I was able to get home for trick-or-treating. We had a great time. So I'm not sad that the event got canceled. But also our event at the Tahoe Biltmore went great. And I got to hang out with the Northern Nevada Ghost Hunter folks. the couple days before Halloween. Patrick got to help out with the haunted Mills and Hills event that they had. I wish I could have been there for that, but my flight got canceled to get home in time for Halloween, so I had to take an earlier flight, which meant I missed that event. But even though Vegas got canceled, we still had a big week of events and had a lot of fun. So there's no loss there.
Yes, we did. It was insane.
How was? Oh, hold on. I gotta call out the super chat. Monique, you guys are truly amazing. Love everything you do and appreciate you both. Thank you, Monique. We appreciate you guys and all the support, all the love you guys give us. Bringing our channel out to your friends and posting it on social media and interacting with us on not only our episodes, but on these live chats, on the marathons, all that kind of stuff. You guys are awesome. How was the event that I missed, the haunted Hills and Mills?
So the first one on Friday was the haunted Hills, which is Gold Hill Hotel, which is the one that Jason was there for. The next night, Saturday night, we did the Mills, which was Donovan Mill, Crown Point Mill, and then we had Cabin in the Sky. Nice. It was awesome. It was so much fun. We all met up at the Cabin in the Sky first, and they had it completely decked out. And honestly, it felt like I was walking into a hotel. Like it felt like
I am so bummed because you guys have seen on our episode that we did there, like you saw the kind of condition it was in. It was full of stuff because it became kind of like a holding place for a lot of paperwork and furniture and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. They kept telling me all week, all through the Tahoe Biltmore trip, all through like the Gold Hill investigations. Oh, you're not going to believe it. It's so awesome. It's going to be great. And I missed it. I missed out. And I felt terrible because not only, did I want to go, I wanted to hang out with everybody, New Reality guys, the Northern Nevada Ghost Hunters, like all the people, all the friends. I really wanted
Katie and Glenn were there, Union Hotel.
Yeah, I wanted to investigate Cabin in the Sky again and return to Donovan Mill, and like there was so much I wanted to do.
Dude, both of the bars were open. Like both the bars were gutted, ready to go. They took out the wall. When you very first walked in, to the left was that wall that kind of led to that back room. That was like where the storage room. They took that wall out and made a little booth, and that was the check-in booth. So somebody was sitting there. There was lights everywhere. Dude, it looked insane. It literally looked like I was walking into like a functioning hotel, like nice hotel that was decked out for Halloween. There was like 40 pizzas from what's that place? Round Table Pizza, which they're pretty dang good. It was awesome. And we did the big silent auction. A ton of money got raised for the Comstock Foundation, which is killer. And we found out that they recently, because of how much funding and how much money has come in through donations to the Comstock Foundation, they were able to purchase 3 more mines and an old firehouse.
Ooh,
yes,
nice.
And Stephen was like, "I would love to have you guys come out and film in these places." So we got a ton of places to go and film now too up here. It was awesome. It was so much fun. But yeah, and then I went to Donovan Mill. I led the group that was down at Donovan Mill. Cody and Sean with the New Reality, they led the group that was at the Crown Point Mill. Mm-hmm. And then after an hour, you could switch. So people could go to the cabin. They could go to Donovan. You could do whatever you wanted after an hour. And the Donovan was off the hook, dude. Off the hook. The office room, crazy activity, tons of activity. And then in the main part of the mill, something smashed into the tanks like loud, like not just like a thum, thum,
it always does.
Like, it was like something that, like massive smashed into the tanks. It was nuts, absolutely nuts.
Couple things. Monique. Oh, Monique. Dang, that's legend status. Not Monique, Michelle.
And Michelle.
Monique.
Oh my gosh.
Good on you, girl. And Michelle, good Lord. Thank you. And give Sass a little star
Or
or
box.
heart or something for supporting the Cemetery Road. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Every little bit helps.
Heck yes. And Michelle, look at that. Joining the Legends board. I got to scoot on over here and get you. Oh my gosh. That's actually page 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Good
that's
on you
already one.
guys. Good
That's
on you.
already one whole page. Do, 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 do.
MM Note says, Jason, were you able to visit Genoa Cemetery when in Tahoe? No, I was not. We were busy. Like from the second I
Oh, I
got up
know.
to Tahoe, all the way up to the second we left, we were just swamped. And I was super busy all week long with work and then prepping for our event and everything. So I didn't get to do anything.
We didn't even get to go. We had talked about going back out to Truckee River or something while Jason was here, and it was so busy, dude. We had no time. We had no time.
No, we
to
didn't
do
get to
anything.
invest. We didn't get to do any investigations, proper like filmed investigations, and we didn't get to do any cemetery roads. It's just because I was so busy. So that it sucks, but it is what it is, guys.
Rachel, thank you for both of those PayPal donations. Annie, thank you for that PayPal donation. Did I put you up here? No, you're not up there yet. Annie.
And Monique, I know you're already a legend.
And Todd, OMG. Todd, you get your name here because it's just customary to put you on the glow board. But, Jason, we just got another legend. Todd, thank you so much. Said, I've been around since you guys very first started your Patreon even. That is a long time ago.
Listen,
Todd, you are
I
starting
haven't.
off.
It's interesting when we have to tell the story to people like at the Tahoe Biltmore event or at the Gold Hill Hotel when we're meeting people for the first time that have never even heard of our channel. They're like, well, how did you start? And we've got to go through the whole like, well, Patrick, blah, blah, blah. And then Sean, blah, blah, blah. And then Jason came around, blah, blah, blah. Like it's a hell of a story. That's why we need to do like Haunted Side 101 episode, like, and have it be like, do you have questions about the haunted side? This is how it started.
In the beginning, there was just
we could do it in a black room with some mood lighting that's like right above us.
Great,
very dramatic.
Great idea. And Joe, thank you for that that super chat. Boom, Joe, right there. Joe Vitale with Entity 7 Paranormal. Crazy busy at Tahoe. Yes. Oh my God, Tahoe was nuts.
Vicky says, so do you guys take holidays at Christmas? I'm assuming she meant with family.
We definitely try to.
Yeah, I mean, we as the haunted side haven't done anything for Halloween since I started the last 2 years because we're with our family. Patrick has a child. I've got children. Like, and when you have little kids, like Halloween is a big deal, and so you don't want to miss that. And we're ghost hunting all year round. We're in the spooky season year round, so taking that one night off for our family is big. And then Thanksgiving, Christmas, like generally we're traveling, seeing family, all that kind of stuff. But that's why we bank so many episodes. So we have the entire Kansas trip to release, which is at least 2 episodes per location at the very least.
Yeah.
And then by the time we get through all of those, we should be through all of the big holidays into next year. And that's when we're like looking ahead. We're starting to plan those trips so that we can do a bunch more investigations. And so by the time the Kansas episodes are up, we're rolling right into the ones we just filmed on our other trip. So we've gotten really good at allowing ourselves time to recuperate before jumping right back into it. As opposed to like year one, we were like investigating on a Monday, releasing on a Friday kind of thing. Like it was one after the other. And so we had to keep going all the time to be able to meet the schedule of releasing once a week.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons too, that we rely so heavily on these trips, is because Jason doesn't live in Nevada anymore. I live in Nevada. Jason lives in Oklahoma. So we can't just be like, oh, dude, I got access to this place this weekend. Get down here. Let's make it happen. For us to actually get out and film at these locations, it really takes us doing a whole week-long trip at least. Or like this last time was like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, really. So that's why it helps, guys. All of the super chats, the PayPal donations, becoming a legend. All that stuff helps because we
Steffi,
can.
thank you for that
Steffi,
super chat.
hell yeah. But that's why we're able to get out and do the trips. Take the time off work, do all that kind of stuff. To make sure that we have enough episodes banked and ready to edit, so that we can continue to put an episode out every single Friday. Which, by the way, should I tell you, Jason? You want to know what we're releasing this Friday?
Yes, let us know. Do tell.
Hang on. Let me write Steffi up there. Steffi! This is our trip to the Masonic Temple.
Already?
Yeah.
Starting off strong.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, I mean, we have so many good locations. I was thinking about the theater, but I wanted to save that one.
No, see, we got to start off with the temple because it is a strong location, and we want to start a season like really strong.
Yeah.
And the Brown Grand Theater, really cool, absolutely cool. But I mean, you don't want to be like, but something was better. But yeah, it did.
It was active. and guys, I say the Masonic Temple because there was actually technically 2 locations in one giant building. Actually, there's more than that. We just didn't get to really do much on the very, very bottom floors.
We literally ran out of time, guys, because we had this location, the Masonic Temple, the temple, if you will, the last night we were there. And it's huge. And so we didn't feel bad because we made contacts there. We're going to go back. And so when we go back to this location, it's going to be like brand new to us because we still have like half the building left to do.
Yeah, at least. Yeah. So we did the Masonic Temple part, which was the 6th floor, the very top floor. All of those rooms and everything up there.
Which
that's
what's creepy.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be a 2-parter. I'm editing it now, and I think I'm going to have to break it up. And then next, I'm not sure. I might do the theater because, guys, there was a 3-story theater in the middle of that building. So the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floor all surrounded this massive theater that you saw some of the pictures if you follow us on Instagram, at Haunted Side on Instagram. We had them pull the backdrop down that turned the entire stage into hell. Literally.
It was great.
Literally hell. So
like I scrolled through those photos because I'd mentioned that to somebody, and I'm like, you gotta check this out.
You gotta look
the
at
photos don't do it justice. Like the 3D effect of that it was just awesome. I would have loved to have like gone through multiple different like backdrops there just to look at them because the hell one was so cool. And they had 100 something backdrops. Like, so I'm sure like they had so many cool ones.
And it was cool because they all came in different pieces. So it wasn't like you just drop one down and that was it. No, there was one, and then there was a middle layer, and then there was a front layer, and they all blended together. So when you're standing out in the audience, it just looked
Ali. Thank you for that
Ali,
super chat.
Going crazy, getting the box around your name. Also, Melissa J, thank you so much for that PayPal donation.
I also got a few names to throw your way. Cassie, our good friend Cassie, who got to join us at the Tahoe Biltmore. It was great seeing them and being able to like investigate with them and hang out with them. That was great. She has supported the Cemetery Road as well as Frank, a constant supporter of Cemetery Road. You the man.
Frank, Cassie,
and listen,
Allie,
the next time I do another round of books, Frank, one of those has your name on it. I have to write it on there because it doesn't physically have your name. You know what I mean. But if you want to support the Cemetery Road, you can always do so through the links in the chat. The chat's over here for me.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes. Those chats.
Depends on how you have your screen set up, guys. Woo, the rain's really coming down now. What were we talking about? Yeah, the temple, like he said, it's like 3 different locations in one. I can't wait for you guys to check it out because it was fun. That place is cool.
It was so awesome. It was so freaking cool. Yeah, and that's why I'm editing part 1 right now, and I'm just like,
and I didn't get to do a lot of behind the scenes stuff on that trip as much as I would have liked because I just don't sometimes. as much as I love the behind the scenes, like every once in a while, I just sit there and I'm like, oh, dang, I haven't shot anything for like a day and a half. I will put that all together, and we'll have to do like a premiere of both, like the beginning of our Kansas trip, and then I can throw out the behind the scenes stuff as well.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out. We'll do that too,
Heck yes.
because that was fun last time, doing like a little live stream hangout and watch the behind the scenes with y'all.
That was so much fun.
I'll start working on that this week. We'll have it out hopefully by the time the first episode of the Kansas trip premieres on Friday.
Woohoo! Melissa Jones, check PayPal. I did, and I wrote your name right there. Melissa Jones, Paranormal. Thank you so much, guys.
Woo, 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 woo. We
Heck
like
yes.
equipment reviews too. I mean, I don't think we've done. I have never done an equipment
Not since
review.
the very beginning that do that.
Yeah, I would like to see those things. You know, equipment reviews, like honest opinions of equipment, not just of like oh, does this work or not, but like honest opinions of like, do we even like using it? Like our thoughts on the equipment itself. I would love to do like the Haunted Side 101 that I mentioned, like the story of how the Haunted Side came together as it is now. I would love to do a lot of things. I would love, I like the videos we put out that are the investigations, but I want to do more. And it all comes down to time.
Yeah.
Time, resources, all that kind of stuff. Because not only do we do these investigations and spend a lot of time with the Haunted Side and with Cemetery Road and the Mystery Project. Mystery Project is Patrick's side gig. I saw someone ask about that. They're like, Mystery Project? That's the name.
That's
of
my
his,
true crime
kind of thing, which he hasn't been able to really do because he's been super busy. But look for that, more installments of that soon.
Yes.
We not only do we do that, and that takes up a lot of time, but we both work. We both have families. Like it's just, we are blessed to be able to do the Haunted Side as much as we do. Because of your guys' support, because of our family's support, letting us just jaunt off and do spooky stuff in the dark. But also we want to do more. We want to do more for you guys.
Oh my God. Yeah, so, absolutely.
But ultimately, like Haunted Side and Cemetery Road, at least for me, come first. And then like all these cool like side videos that we would love to do. Once we really have some time, I want to make those happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Michelle, good night. Thank you so much for being here.
You taking off, Michelle?
7 hours. Yep.
See ya.
Totally understand. Wait, since when did apple juice come with ice cubes? Sass says.
Listen, you don't want to drink
apple
juice room temperature. You gotta chill that stuff out.
This one got made by this lovely man named Jack.
Jack makes the best apple juice.
Mm-hmm. So I do have some questions from Instagram.
Oh, and yeah, Facebook. Sass. Spooky stuff in the dark sounds like a new T-shirt. The Haunted Side. Spooky stuff in the dark.
That is a good
Cemetery Road. Spooky stuff in the
day. Spooky stuff.
I'll work on that.
Jason,
yes.
They also did say that we need to do the shirt that says "Shut your mouth."
I did see that. You shut your mouth.
You shut your mouth. That made me laugh. Okay, so from Instagram, Rumble79 says, favorite scary movie.
Ooh, I mean that's big. I grew up on a steady diet of horror movies, and we're talking like 80s, 90s horror movies. I think my favorite scary movie is Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween, the OG original. But if you want to like say like one of the most frightening movies of my life, because Halloween's not scary to me, but I think it's brilliant, especially from a filmmaking perspective. Scary though, one of the most scariest movies I've ever watched in my life, and it really still freaks me out, is The Changeling. So check that out. Not the Angelina Jolie movie. It's a different one. The older one.
Yeah. The original Psycho scared the hell out of me.
Psycho's
my grandparents showed me that one, and I just remember being like, "Oh God, that's so creepy."
I got some names for you to put up on the board, sir, real quick.
What you got?
Ludicrous. Liticarius. Sorry. They've decided to support the Cemetery Road. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Leslie, I just need you to do one more PayPal, and you'll satisfy my my OCD, and I can box your name off, and then everybody's name will be boxed in this column. So Leslie, shout out, come on,
And
make
then
it
you
happen.
can throw Andrew up there. Andrew from Sydney, helping support the Cemetery Road as well.
Heck
Thank you,
yes.
thank you, thank you. What else? What else do we got? Oh, hold on. Seth said, did anyone watch The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix? That is a great series. Y'all need to go check that out.
I don't know if I saw that one. I don't have much time for Netflix, unfortunately.
It's good. It's good. All right. Question, sir.
Okay. Another one from Instagram. I am Fontes says, what's your most scariest episode to date? Love your YouTube channel.
Ooh.
The scariest?
The College Hill for me. That's when I was scared. Like,
yeah,
straight up scared. Old hospital on College Hill. That's gonna go scary for me. Like, when people ask me, that's the one that's gonna say, like, my heart was beating for that kind of thing. On a different level of scared, like Clean Water Demon House will always hold a really high mark for me in terms of like walking into a place and not feeling comfortable from start to finish.
Yeah, definitely. Clean Water Demon House was definitely on edge the entire time. While we were in Kansas, guys, we did like a little one-off episode at this place called the Vale House. That is probably the most scared I've been. And not just for myself, but like just scared of what was happening. It was nuts.
So the Vale House, Patrick is being very generous in that I don't really want that episode ever to come out. Because it disturbs me. It disturbs me because I lost time during that episode. I watched footage of me doing things that I don't remember doing, of saying things that I don't remember saying. I don't like it. I don't like seeing it. I don't really honestly like talking about it. And he's gracious enough to be like, I won't put it out there. That's fine. You just tell me. But I'll give it some thought. Whether or not it pops out at some point. But it is one of the first times where I was like, do I really want to do this anymore? And people are like, but you ran out of the hospital. No, I just needed a moment at the hospital.
Yeah,
seeing yourself do things you don't remember doing is not a comfortable experience at all.
Yeah, that place was nuts. Maybe
Glam
it'll be a
popped in.
It may be a patron thing, guys. It may be a patron thing. So
Legends
if you have
only.
not joined Patreon yet, Legends only.
Glam, our friend Glam, popped in for a second. She's in Disneyland right now, which I'm super jealous of because I love Disneyland. Glam, I saw you at the Haunted Mansion. Very jealous.
Ooh.
I love the Haunted Mansion.
Leslie, thank you for the PayPal. Now my OCD is complete.
There you
are
go.
Awesome. Her son, by the way, went as me for Halloween. He dressed in all black, and he has this hat. He has the Ghost Hunter hat that he wore like this.
That's perfect.
It was pretty awesome because I kind of looked at. Hold on, I gotta fix.
Somebody asked. I'll wait till Patrick can actually hear me. He's playing with his hair. Somebody asked what our kids went for as Halloween. One of my kids went as like a glow in the dark stick figure ninja type character, and then the other one teamed up with me was a Ghostbuster, and we wandered the town in our Ghostbuster Ecto truck and busted ghosts and handed out candy.
Yes.
I would show you the picture, but I have just to be completely honest and transparent, I don't like showing my kids on YouTube and social media. That's their decision to make later in life. I'm not going to do that. But we dressed up the truck like the Ecto one, and we had fun. We had a lot of fun.
Sass getting the first heart on board right there. Boom. Patrick can give me a heart on behalf of Jason. Absolutely. Another question coming from Instagram from none other than Stormfront Creative. Who
I
is
know
the
that
best
name.
investigator on the haunted side, and why is it Jason?
That's a good point they make.
That is a great point. Make sure you go and follow Jason's other channel, Stormfront Creative. Where
You
can
can't
see...
because it's private, but that's okay.
No, on YouTube is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Go
on
follow
YouTube.
it on YouTube. That's where you see a bunch of the behind the scenes stuff. Another one from Instagram. Are you thinking of coming to Canada one of these days? Absolutely.
Yeah.
We would love to go to Canada. We would love to go to Europe. We would love to go to Australia. We'd love to go to New Zealand. There's not a place on this earth that we wouldn't investigate. Everywhere. We want to go everywhere. If there's a spot that is known to be haunted or rumored to be haunted, doesn't matter what continent it's on, we would love to be there. Unfortunately, the world has other plans. The world doesn't always work. It is getting better, thank God. But the world unfortunately has had different plans for traveling recently. But as soon as things are good to go and we're able to make it and able to do it, we will be there absolutely. Another one from Instagram, real quick.
Hold on, real quick. One from the chat. Melissa says she dressed up as Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. Question is, like, Harley Quinn in red dress or Harley Quinn in like Arkham Knight's costume at the beginning of the film? Let's see. I saw another one. Where is it? Would love to see you guys do the Lamb House. Love from Scotland.
Sure.
Anywhere and anywhere. Marie says, Patrick, do you have a kid?
I do. I have a 5-year-old baby boy.
Unfortunately, someone let this man have children.
He is super cute.
The world can only handle one Patrick. And he done spread his seed.
Good thing he's only half me. He's only half.
Yeah. That's all we can handle.
I saw another one. Oh, yeah. Another one from Instagram. Do you think spirits are more active on Halloween, or is that just made up? It's not made up. There is the whole, being All Hallows Eve, being the end of the solstice. It's believed that the veil between the realms, between the living world and the dead world, is at its thinnest. Can Jason and I say 100% for sure that it is absolutely more active? No, unfortunately.
And also you got to think about the fact that like Halloween is basically an American holiday. The solstice, like the time of year, All Hallows Eve, like historically, it's not going to fall on like October 31st every year because that's when the candy companies need it to, kind of thing. But this time of year, like specifically this really small sliver, in the end of the year, the fall time, that could very well be. I don't know for certain. I'm not going to sit here and say yes or no, but a lot of belief is held in the fact that this time of year, this specific moment in time each year, is when that veil is thinnest and it allows more to happen. It does not mean like this is the only time. Like spooky season is not the only time things get active. But, when you think about the energy, if you subscribe to the idea that the energy we release into the world is held on somehow in some form or fashion, through our emotional states, through all that kind of stuff, when the entire world or most of the world is focused on the mystic and the horror and the spooky all at the same time, that's gotta do something that causes things to ramp up. Like it just kind of makes sense to me. Whether or not I'm right, we could just be whistling Dixie. Like it could be absolutely nothing or the complete opposite. We don't know. But the only way to really like figure it out is to just go out there and figure it out and not just kind of be like, we don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Sure.
Yeah. Melissa Kennedy says, where is it said on the back of the jacket property of the Joker? Wait, did I read the wrong one? I did read the wrong one. Does it say that
Property
on the
of the
back
Joker.
of Harley Quinn?
Yes. At some point, yeah, I can't remember. It's either like a tattoo or on the jacket of some, like, yeah. Awesome.
That very cool. Vicky, that's what I was trying to read. I'm sorry. Do you think something can attach to you and follow you home? Do you
Yes.
worry about that?
No. I am
Um,
confident in my ability to keep that from happening.
yeah,
And
yeah,
if I sit here and say, like, I don't know, maybe what I do is not strong enough, then I start placing doubt in what I do, and
yeah,
that seems dangerous to me. So no, nothing is going to follow me home. And if it
yeah.
does, someone I know who to call.
Exactly. I
The
mean, I believe that.
Ghostbusters.
I believe. Amen. I believe that it is possible. I've seen weird things that kind of seem like it's some sort of an attachment, but we don't know for sure, right? It could just be that person not being in a very strong mental state, which also leads to Jason's point he just made of going in with a firm stance of you are not going to follow me home. You are not allowed to attach to me. We are here to talk to you tonight and tonight only. Use the gear that we have, so on and so forth, but you have to stay here. So
I tend
I've
to
seen weird
believe,
things.
yeah, well, I've seen weird things too, just in the 2 years I've been doing this. But I also tend to believe that more often than not, when something follows somebody home, it's maybe less like an attachment and more uh just whatever happened in that investigation, or the mindset that person gets in those investigations lingers in their mind. And again, it could be something attaches to them. It could be something goes with them. And that's why I take every precaution not to let that happen. But
Yeah,
it could just be like, if you put yourself in a situation you're not mentally prepared for, that could have lasting ramifications just physically and mentally for you without having something follow you home. That's why
true.
you have to be prepared. You have to be cognizant of what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah,
Uh, whether or not, like, do I feel mentally prepared for this? Do I feel like I have spiritually prepared myself for this kind of thing not to happen? You have to check all those boxes before you do something like this, because the last thing you want is to mess yourself up or bring something home.
yeah, yeah. Glam says, can someone post Jason's PayPal link? Linktree.com/the cemetery road. Are you
Yes.
religious?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't talk religion or politics on the internet as much as I can, but yes, I am religious.
Thought about creating a podcast with all the usual questions answered, i.e., how you guys met, etc. Yes, Sass
Well,
was
that's
just
kind of what
mentioning that.
this is.
That's true. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing here.
Listen, I've done podcasting for 13, 14 years. I don't have time for those podcasts, so I'm not going to commit to something for this. Because the last thing I want to do is like start something that we can't finish or we can't do on the regular. Which is why I love the fact that we can release a full blown episode every week on dot. Like every
Yeah,
Friday kind of thing. I love
yeah,
that.
yeah, absolutely. Karen, hold the package from Aussie Snacks gets to you soon. I got it today. Thank you
Woo!
so much. As you can imagine, anything coming from overseas gets banged up. There were a few things that didn't make the trip over. They didn't survive. There was some stuff that was open and just kind of busted around. But Lex loved his little Minecraft guy. And luckily, the Tim Tams made it intact. And I had
Ooh,
some
damn.
in coffee. Yes, they're so good.
I got to take
So
a
good.
phone call real quick, so I'm going to pop
Huge
out for
thank you.
1 second.
Go
Patrick,
for it.
I leave you in good hands with this guy.
Let's go, guys.
I'll-
See ya. Oh, he joined. That was quick. That was too quick. Yes, thank you so much for the package, guys. If you want to send us something, send us something. It is the Haunted Side, PO Box 1954, Fernley, Nevada 89408. You can send us whatever you'd like. And we also got. I have to find them. We got some bottles. I want to say they were from Pam. Uh, she made us like these really cool bottles that like light up, and there's like ghosts on the inside, and it said bottle of booze, like BOOS. It was super cool. I was gonna put them out, and I don't know what I did with them. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I think I know where they are. They're probably right over here. Look at that. Oh, God. That was almost disastrous with that chair. Look at that. Bottle of booze. Super cool. And it says Patrick, and then there's one for Jason. So we're going to put those right over here. Jason's doesn't light up yet. I didn't put the batteries in it. But that was super cool. Thank you guys so much. Oh yeah, Jason.
Yeah, I saw those. I like them.
Bottle of booze.
Next time I'm in town, I'll pick it up.
Yes, I'll keep it safe for Monsieur Jason. Put them right there. There we go. Oh my God, those are awesome. I know, right? They are super awesome. All right, guys, what else you got for us? You got any more questions? Let's go.
Yeah.
I posted up for people to ask us questions on Facebook, and not one single person asked us a question on Facebook.
Facebook's not the social media giant it used to be, I think.
I guess so.
Jacqueline says, have ghosts ever slimed you? Nope.
No, but I've felt like sticky, and I felt things like that were wet all of a sudden and then not wet all of a sudden, which was really weird. But not a full-on slime. Ectoplasm.
Monique says, what are you guys up to on Christmas? The general usual stuff. Wake up. My family does generally like one present Christmas Eve. We'll let the kids open one present of the parents' choice. And then Christmas morning, the kids wake us up stupid early, and we open presents, and then I'll make breakfast, and then we'll just kind of fart around and hang out and be lazy the rest of the day.
That's exactly the same thing I do. Jason, check PayPal, Glam says.
I'm checking, Glam. You're in Disneyland. What are you doing hanging out here with us? You're in Disneyland. One of the best things I got at Disneyland, last time I was there, I got a book on the Haunted Mansion, like literally the history of the Haunted Mansion, from like conceptualization all the way up to building the one in Disneyland, to designing all the ones in all the other Disneylands across the world. So like Disney World and Japan and France and all those kind of ones, Euro Disney. And the fact that each mansion had to be like specially created for the culture in which it was in, and how the storyline changes, all that kind of, it's an amazing book. Anytime I go to Disneyland, I'm looking for Haunted Mansion stuff. And unfortunately for Disneyland, California, Tower of Terror, which doesn't exist anymore, really bums me out.
I've never been to Disneyland.
Really?
Never been to Disney World. Never done anything Disney. Because I grew up in Texas, which it was too expensive to go to Florida, and it was too expensive to go to California. So
I will say I went to Disneyland a few times when I was a kid, and then as I became an adult, I'm like, yeah, whatever. You need to take Lex within the next couple years, because watching the magic of Disney through the eyes of your child is amazing. Because while you're like, oh yeah, that's a guy in a costume, I can see like this is a special effect done, like your kid is just like, this is all real.
Whoa!
And it's even better when you can just like immerse yourself with them into the magic of Disney. I think you'd have a good time.
And see, that was the whole point, is that we were gonna go when he was like 2, and I was like, he's not really gonna remember anything.
He won't.
Like if we take him for like his 5th, 6th, 7th birthday, maybe even 8th birthday, my light just turned off.
Party's over, guys. Have a good one.
Did you see that? Anybody else see that?
I noticed they get a little darker. Is your ring light turned off?
I got some new lights.
Glam, I don't see anything in my PayPal, but that's okay. Spend your money at Disneyland.
We're back on.
Boom.
For now. Yeah, I got some big lights with a diffuser, with two diffusers.
I would definitely say, like, you don't want to take your kid too young, because then they will never remember that trip. But you want to take them young enough so that they still think it's magical. You can't let them get too old, or else they're just like, "Hey, I'm too cool for this." They'll still love it, but they'll put on that front of like, "I'm too cool for this. I can't act like I like it."
Give me a funnel cake and that's it.
Because Lex is what, 5?
Yeah, he's 5.
Like 6 or 7, I would say like 7 is probably like the best time, because they'll probably remember that the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Cynthia, thank you for that super sticker.
Thank you for the $5 super sticker.
But yeah, it's a good time. And I would definitely make sure you don't go during like the Christmas, Thanksgiving, January time. Yeah. Because they're still in like Christmas phase. And you want to, for your first time at least, you want to go like when it's all like classic.
Yeah. Yeah. You want the full experience.
Glam, I did not get your PayPal. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on.
PayPal is being weird.
But yeah, Glam, we're in the chat together. You should tell us all about Disneyland. I want to know. I'm very jealous.
I know. Let us know. I told you, Patrick, switch the ring light out for a sunbed light. I did switch the ring light out. The ring light is now in the corner off, and I have 2 new lights that are doing a pretty good job so far.
It's easy for me to light because I have this ring light, and then my 2 little lights, which I absolutely love.
Those are killer.
This one's getting really hot though. No, that's fine. Because I like to. I'm in a van, and my background is not very interesting. I don't have like posters and legend boards and all that kind of stuff and glow boards. I need to like,
or play buttons.
Yeah,
he does have a play button. Let's specify. He does have one.
I will hang it up someday when I have an office. Listen,
I got to put these up too.
Oh,
Temple
nice.
Fear Fest, Paracon, and the
guys,
Experience 2021.
My new house is in the construction phase. Like, they're actually like building. I should be in a house at some point before the end of the year.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. New lights for your youthful glow. Glenn says, what do we want to know?
I just want to hear about your trip, girl. Start posting some more photos because I'm jealous.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I saw a question. Are you both naturally competitive people? I am. No. I learned a long time ago. I just kind of worry about myself. Like if you want to like play a game or a sport or something, like I'm gonna put my all into it.
Yeah.
I'm not here to do anything else that like I'm trying to be better than other people. So in the case of like the haunted side, there are tons of other channels that do paranormal investigation. We've met a ton of other people that do paranormal investigation. I'm not competing against them. I don't care what they do. I don't pay attention. Yeah. I don't watch their shows. I don't do anything, because when it comes to the haunted side, I just want to make the best show we can make. And I want to do the show that I want to watch, and I want to have fun. And if I'm constantly sitting there during an investigation or something being like, we need an episode that's stronger than this episode that these other people did, or we need to do something better than these people did, then I'm not going to have any fun doing this, and I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, and you'll never be able to do it because there's always going to be somebody who thinks what you do is horrible, and vice versa. There's going to be people who think that what you do is better than anything else, period. So it's all subjective and doesn't really matter. And like Jason said, we do it for us. We have fun. We love the show that we make. We are super happy with the show that we make, and we want to continue to make that show better. That's it.
Yeah.
And we will. And we always will. And especially with your guys' help.
Old Icarus, Ledicarius. Haunted Side and Cemetery Road are awesome because they aren't trying to be glamorous productions or faking it till they make it. I would say, especially for Cemetery Road, I'm not trying to be glamorous because I'm literally shooting it on this phone, nothing else. Just because I wanted it to be easy and accessible, and I just wanted to put it out. And if I put too many barriers in the production of the show, I would not do it because I don't have that kind of time. I don't have that kind of energy with all the other things I'm doing. So I had to make it as easy as possible. That way I could constantly bring it to you guys. With the haunted side, it's kind of the same mindset. We started out thinking we need all this stuff, all this gear, all this production value, all this kind of stuff. And we really noticed that what we really needed to do is focus more on the investigation and less on the equipment. And so we've been able to pare down a lot of the crap that we were carrying around that literally we have never used on an investigation ever, but we took it to every investigation. And I'm not talking about like ghost hunting gear or anything like that, but like production gear. So microphones and mic packs and different cameras and all this kind of stuff.
Lighting setup in case we wanted to do interviews, things like that.
We cut all of that fat out of our production so that we could focus more on the investigation and bring you guys what you actually want to see. And so we're not mired down with all this stuff that doesn't even matter. And so that's kind of been our mindset in producing these shows. Oh, listen,
I said Patrick needs some more of that apple juice.
Yeah, you go get your apple juice. I will keep talking. I'll just keep talking. Glam, I finally got it. Thank you very much.
Ooh,
support from Disneyland. You are awesome. I got it, Glam. You're awesome. I super appreciate you supporting my channel, my little itty bitty like walking around the stones channel while you are on vacation, a well-deserved vacation, because I know how crazy your work is going to be when you get back. For those of you who don't know, Glam's a baker, and so in the holiday times,
holy hell,
I don't envy you at all. So like, enjoy your time in Disneyland before the craziness.
Yeah.
Leslie says, what's your favorite family night activity? I like to make all the children put away the phones. I like to make dinner and have dinner as a family and then watch something on TV that we can all like watch but not like super be into, so like nobody talk kind of thing. So one of the things we really got into was like making dinner, eating dinner while watching Lego Masters on Hulu, which is a Fox show, so that we could like comment and talk and have fun while watching the show, because it's not one you got to be like, everybody quiet, I'm losing the plot. Like I gotta pay attention.
I need to pay attention here.
I like doing stuff like that where it's low maintenance and it's all just like hanging out.
Yeah. For us, I mean, Lex, he's been really into bowling lately. I don't know why. That's like his jam. So yeah, lately it's been same thing, have dinner, do our thing, and then take little man out, and he just throws the balls down the lane. Doesn't even matter if he hits pins. I don't think he realizes that's the point of the game yet. I think for him it's just fun to take this ball and chuck it down this lane. He's like, wow!
All right, everybody. Glam is saying goodbye. She's going to get back to that Disneyland fun. Bye, Glam. Goodbye. Have fun. Cassie says the haunted side drink was a kicker. Hell yes, it was.
Woo.
The haunted side drink was designed to make you forget where you were, I guess.
Yeah, the haunted side drink, the only thing that wasn't alcohol was the little squeeze of lemon on top. So when you finished one, it was like you just drank 3 drinks. It was nuts.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was crazy.
It tasted great, but
Kasara,
gotta be careful.
Kasara says, Patrick, I sent you a PayPal. We did not receive it yet. Double check that it went through, because PayPal has been weird right now, because Jason didn't see one for a minute either. It didn't actually pop in, which is stupid.
Very stupid.
Come on, PayPal, get your
What else? What else do you guys got?
Ingredients. It was whiskey, sweet vermouth, something else. What was it? It was like a citrus
I have
liqueur.
a picture of the menu that told you. Let me see if I can find it real fast. I'll tell you what the haunted side was and what
The Cemetery Road
Roads was.
Cemetery Road was delicious too. They were all good.
All the drinks were really good. Again, Jamie Lee, Vivian Noir, they did an amazing job tackling that event. It was a bear of an event, so I would never be able to do it. They absolutely killed it. All right, are you ready? The haunted side drink for 2021 was whiskey, any whiskey you want, Grand Marnier,
Grand
sweet
Marnier, that's what it was.
vermouth, and lemon.
That's what it was. Sweet
Cemetery Road was vodka, Fireball, house-made lemonade, and blackberries. Very tasty. Very tasty.
My God.
But I'm going to go with Central Utah Paranormal's drink as the drink that I drank the most of because it was so good. Coffee, Emmett's, and rich hazelnut.
It was super good.
If you want to know what the dead
was
hours was, the dead hours was vodka, blue Curaçao.
Yep.
Cranberry, grenadine, and pineapple. And our good friends over at the New Reality was apple cider and Tuaca. Or you could get it Cody style, which was just apple cider.
Just hot apple cider.
There were more drinks, but I only took a picture of one side of the menu.
The other one that I do remember was Levy's from Chasing the Darkness, and that was cold brew coffee, Bailey's, Kahlua, rum, and tequila.
That one was so good.
That one was off the charts.
Coffee and Bailey's sounds good right about now. Yes, it does.
It does.
Matthew says,
Kawaka?
have you ever drank Bailey's from a shoe?
Have you ever drank Bailey's from a shoe?
I'm old Greg.
Do you want to see my downstairs mix up? Oh, Greg. So good.
What else do you guys got? We have been at this for a good hour now.
I know. It's almost time to go to lightning round, guys.
Ooh,
Let's
lightning
go.
round is always fun. As long as you have a good lot of questions. Ron, thank you for the super chat. My house was haunted by the last owner, but it didn't end well for him. Now he's no longer here. Well, that's good. Because as much as I love ghosts, I would not want to live in a haunted house.
What kitchen appliance do you use every day? Coffee maker, espresso maker.
I have a slow pour. So like the thing that heats up my water.
Like is it like a French press or is it just like a pour over?
Pour over.
Ooh, those are good. Coffee maker. If it's not the coffee maker, then it's probably because I have a gas range, and so I have, how many do I have? 4, 6? 6 burners, and then I have a griddle in the middle that I do just like bacon and pancakes and all that stuff on it. Oh, it was so good.
Have you ever been on a blind date?
I have.
I have not. I met my wife in high school. We've been together 22 years.
Daniel!
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Bam, we got one more spot up there. Let me look. Oh, wait. I just got a PayPal like thing, which is usually a good sign.
Oh, shoot. So did I.
Sarah!
Maria Glam. That was Glam's. Finally got it.
Whoa-bam!
It's taking forever tonight.
Coffee maker, the microwave. I rarely use the microwave. I can't tell you the last time that I used the microwave for anything.
We use the microwave when it's like leftovers. So like once a week we'll do like leftovers night where we'll just empty the fridge of any leftovers we have. That's when the microwave gets used. Otherwise, nah.
You need a precision cooker. Got one.
You know what I like using? My air fryer. Babo.
Do have an air fryer. Lex likes chicken nuggets coming out of that thing. And pizza. Put pizza in there for 3 minutes. Cold pizza. 3 minutes on like 380.
My air
Bam.
fryer's awesome. I need to do chicken wings. I haven't done chicken wings in a minute.
Dude, I have a smoker out back that I do the chicken wings on. Which I can't believe I didn't smoke any wings while you were here, dude. Oh,
I know.
my God.
I was at your
could do a whole
house.
big old thing of wings. Patrick,
I was
are
at
you
your
married?
house. You should have done it.
Patrick is not married.
I'm married.
What kind of music do you like? Jason is married. What kind of music do you like, Jason? M Note wants to know.
I would say the thing I listen to most is just random music. I'm not a big music guy in terms of like if you ask me who sang this song, I probably wouldn't know. Like I just listen to what I like to listen to. A lot of movie soundtracks, a lot of retro 8-bit kind of like techno stuff, random country music now that I live in Oklahoma. I really enjoy oldies, like 1950s, like doo-wop type stuff. A little bit of everything. I'm a little bit of everything kind of guy.
Kind of.
Bit of everything.
How do you fry air? You use the air to do the frying. Speaking of which,
instead of using oil, you just use hot air real fast.
Yes, and I do have a deep fat fryer, and I make fried pickles, which is delicious.
Why?
I did make you homemade
fried pickles at your house.
I know. I did make you homemade broccoli and cheese soup, which was pretty damn good.
And I'm going to make my own broccoli, bacon, beer cheese soup. I found a good recipe. I'm going to mess with it, and then I'm going to tell you how it is.
Do it. Do it.
Leslie says, "Are you a blues man too, Jason?" I'll listen to anything.
Hell yeah.
I love throwing on random stuff and just letting it play. I was actually listening to like jazz the other morning. Just like threw on a random jazz channel on the old Echo and just let it go.
Nice. It would be so cool to go on a date with each of you. That would be so much fun.
I don't even know what I would do on a date. It's been a while.
Fried ice cream. Oh, yes. So good.
I've never had fried ice cream.
So good.
I've had fried Oreos, fried Twinkies.
I've had fried Twinkies. I've had fried Coke.
What?
They just pour the Coke in and it makes chips and you eat it. It's delicious.
That sounds awesome.
Cover it in powdered sugar, fried Kool-Aid, all that stuff.
You had me at powdered sugar zone.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very good. Very good. I had fried Mountain Dew. Super good.
So weird. How was it somebody was like, I wonder if I can fry a Coke?
Deep fried mac and cheese. Yup. We used to make chimichangas with mac and cheese, deep fry those.
I just had like deep fried mac and cheese. Where did I have that? It was with you.
Oh, with the
Biltmore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They have good,
you were like, these are great. And I'm like, don't mind if I do.
Yup.
I just ate that.
Notes, ew. Fried banana. Oh, fried banana is good, especially when they then turn it into a banana split. Oh. Fried Coke.
I've noticed
gross.
that whenever we do these and we talk about food, like the quality of the food we talk about has steadily been declining. Now we're like talking about fried soda pop.
It's true.
Yeah, State Fair of Texas fries everything. Like any kind of like
amen. Yes, we do.
County fair or anything like that. Like, yes, you will find those booths that just like, listen, we fried a Chevrolet once and friggin' it was awesome.
We fried the tires right off of that.
Deep fried chocolate bars. Yep.
Oh, hell yeah. What is your go-to dish when you have to make dinner?
If you can, hold on. I'll get to that in a second. If you can fry soda pop, can you fry beer?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
A nice IPA chip.
Mm-hmm.
Go to dinner. If I'm gonna make something, so not like pizza or chicken nuggets or mac and cheese. If I'm gonna make something, we do a lot of Frito chili pies at my house, which is easy but tasty.
Do you actually use Fritos?
Absolutely. You have to.
Okay, good. I don't know. I've seen people use some weird stuff in that Cool Ranch, Doritos and stuff, and I'm like, no, that's walking nachos.
That sounds terrible.
You call that walking nachos?
A lot of spaghetti with like Italian sausage as the meatballs.
Mm.
What else?
I do
I
a
don't know.
really
We do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I do a really good mozzarella stuffed chicken breast that's breaded with Italian seasoning, and then marinara and Parmesan on top of that. So it's kind of like a what's that called? Like a chicken Parmesan, but it actually the chicken breast is stuffed with mozzarella cheese too. It's so freaking good.
I love it.
Or breakfast.
Can we throw a name up on the board? Cynthia, Cinthia, supporting Cemetery Road.
Whoosh. Guys, it is lightning round. Get your name up on this board. Send a PayPal donation to the Haunted Side or the Cemetery Road. Help us continue to bring you guys amazing content. There's the PayPal link, and then Jason, post your PayPal or post your link tree up there real quick.
Kasara is helping the Cemetery Road as well. I just didn't get an email for that one, but it's there. Boom.
Kasara. Thank you guys so very much. And chili dogs, dude. You can't go wrong with chili dogs.
Oh, hell yeah, chili dogs.
With Wolf brand chili. Definitely jalapeno
the
poppers.
The Jason and Pat
ranch.
Get Cooking show?
Yes.
I would be terrible at that.
No, you wouldn't.
I once made a legit lasagna once. I really buckled down, made a homemade lasagna. Ooh. It was pretty good. I might have to try that again, actually. It's just it's a really expensive to make a homemade lasagna.
Sass, no, the $100 challenge still exists. The $100
within
challenge,
reason.
Guys, when you become a legend, when you do the $100 challenge, you donate $100. You get your name on the Legends board, because at the end, when the Legends board is full, we're going to select another winner, and they win a massive goodie box, which Susan Potter, shout out if you're here, I didn't see you. She won the last one, and we are still stuffing that thing up with gear and pictures and shirts and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, you still. I think a lot of people forgot that there was also the $100 challenge aspect,
and I'm fine
to
with
joining the Legends board. But absolutely, send a donation of $100 or more, and you get to tell us what you want us to do. Jason, within reason, me not so much. And although Jason is the one who shaved his head live,
it's true.
I have never done anything quite that crazy.
I'm not doing that again because I need this hair. I don't have much left.
God, I'm dropping the marker. Oh, winner chicken dinner.
What else you guys got? I got more answers for your cues. So let's go. I'm having fun. You have until this beer is done, and then, my canned apple juice, and then I gotta go.
My canned
because it's a little later for me than it is for Patrick.
That's true. It is. We do have some more questions coming from Instagram.
Hold on. Sass says, what's your favorite board game to play? I'm not a huge board game player. My family is, and they are generous enough to allow me to just hang back and hang out while they play the board game. But I do there's a board game that I like called The Final Friday, which is like a Friday the 13th ripoff game.
Oh, yeah.
Really
yeah,
cool.
You talked about this. Yeah.
It's really cool.
I always like Settlers of Catan. Me and my brothers used to tear up Catan. We had every expansion pack. It was awesome. Oh, Lord. How about a virtual date, Patrick? Done. Boom. Put your name on that board, Sass. Let's go.
MM Note says, what are you drinking, Jason? Well, I'm drinking canned apple juice. But if I could drink beer on a live stream, I would be drinking Anthem Brewing Company's The Golden One. But that's not what I'm drinking right now. I am drinking canned apple juice.
Apple juice from a can. Here's another Instagram question. Have you guys ever been startled from someone farting on an investigation? Yes. More times than I can count.
Somebody asked, what's your favorite dish that your mom would make when you were a kid?
Oh, I got this one answered.
I got this one.
Easy.
It wasn't my favorite when I was a kid, but I think about it often now. And my mom made a Spanish rice that was excellent. And one time she made it so spicy that we could not eat it. She could not eat it. Me and my brother could not eat it. It was so hot that it was like burning our face off. But yeah,
Jesus.
she would make that Spanish rice, and it was something. All right.
It was something. My mom used to make and still does make anytime I come home. The very best chicken fried steak, like homemade mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, the whole 9 yards. Mashed potatoes are loaded with like extra creamy salted butter, cheddar cheese, chives, sour cream, and I would do the horseradish in the sour cream and make like the horseradish sour cream. Oh,
a couple things. Leslie said, Patrick, Jason, Juanita had a question. I did not see Juanita's question.
I didn't.
Was it a ghost fart?
No.
Yes. It was absolutely was.
It was a ghost of something that one of us ate.
Listen, we like chili dogs, guys. I have a name to add to the board.
And we typically eat barbecue on these trips, guys. We destroy barbecue before we go.
I have not had good barbecue since Kansas. We need to rectify that.
Yes, we do.
Speaking of rectums, we need to rectify not have a good barbecue. Todd threw down some support, some big support for the Cemetery Road, and he says, "Just curious why you moved to Oklahoma," and him and his wife really dig Cemetery Road. So first off, thank you for digging Cemetery Road. New episode, hopefully tomorrow. I will work on that first thing. I promise, guys, because I really like this new episode. I moved to Oklahoma because I was a little tired of Reno. I grew up there my whole life. I needed a little bit of a change, but also my wife has family in Oklahoma, and we wanted to be near them. And she got a really nice job over here. So that's why it done happened. So yeah, thank you, Ron. I appreciate it. What else? Cemetery Road. What's your favorite childhood movie? Listen, loaded questions when you ask me about movies. We could be here all night long because I am a film fanatic, and I could dissect film all night long.
Yes, if you're talking about favorite film, not scary movie, like just favorite movie from being a child, one of the ones that always comes to me, dude, Milo and Otis, dude, for the win.
Milo and Otis is a classic. Like me, it's like Goonies, any sort of kid adventure or like an adventure movie. I was so into those as a kid because to be able to watch other kids go on adventures that I always wanted to do, big time. But this may explain a lot. Stand By Me, kids go on an adventure to find a dead body. That's true. I mean, they kind of. Now you know. Now you know. If you want to know, if anybody's wondering what my number one favorite movie of all time is, Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window. Rear Window is my favorite movie of all time.
Sass says, what happened on your
blind date? You said you went on a blind date. Give us one example of a blind date you went on, and what did you do?
It's not YouTube appropriate. No, I'm just kidding.
She was blind.
No, I mean the normal stuff. I mean you can't do anything too crazy on one of those. Yeah, dinner movie type thing. Yeah.
Goonies. Goonies is good. Yep.
Goonies is good. Another question from Instagram: will you ever get back with your band for a Haunted Side special? I don't know if it would be a Haunted Side special.
It has been discussed.
But I think we might be able to do something like that.
And I may join them playing the tambourine. You never know.
Oh, you are more than welcome. You are more than welcome. That would be, yes, you're in. You're in. Let's make this.
Sass said, oh, God, I thought you were going to say E.T., Jason. Listen, I liked E.T. as a kid, but E.T. has never been a movie where I'm like, this meant my childhood. Like, my childhood was definitely filled with a little bit darker fare, like a Stand By Me type thing.
Mm-hmm. What was the other one? Last Action Hero.
That's a good one.
Love
I'm the
that
famous
movie.
Canadian Arnold Braunschweiger.
Another one from Instagram. Another question from Instagram. Do you get scared when you're home alone in the dark?
No, that's my safe place.
Yeah, not typically. If I'm in the office, if I'm in here editing and something crazy is happening here, and then I hear something, it's like maybe it's the cats or maybe it's Alexa getting up. I'll like hit pause and I'm like, I'll kind of be like, oh God. But my house is decked out with security stuff, so if anything happens, I will catch it on one of my rings.
Letacarius says E.T. was cool, but not a lasting classic. That's absolutely wrong. E.T. is an absolute lasting classic. It's just not one that resonated with me enough for me to be like, my childhood was built on E.T. But E.T. is an absolute classic film.
Yeah, I think it was pretty insane. Pretty insanely good.
Monique says, will you ever visit us in Australia? Someday.
Yes.
Absolutely. I've always wanted to go to Australia. So absolutely. You just got to take care of all the spiders and the snakes and anything else that's like super poisonous that you guys just walk around with as pets. I will be there right after that. It's fine.
And the kangaroos that like fight you.
Listen, I'll fight a kangaroo. Why not? You only live once.
They will kill you. That thing will beat you to death.
Indiana Jones movies, absolutely. I love the first 3 Indiana Jones movies.
Yes,
have
Indiana
no
Jones
interest in seeing any more.
Yeah. Mike B got you. Thank you for the PayPal donation. E.T. got me addicted to Reese's Pieces. It's like they do that on purpose, guys. It's like they
Reese's
place
Pieces
things
are
like
good.
that.
Listen, Reese's Pieces are good, but peanut butter M&Ms are phenomenal. Just putting that out there.
Oh, you know what was another good movie on the kind of darker side? Well, not darker, but like creepier side was Tremors. I remember Tremors being a very good movie when I was a kid.
So I just thought, Stampede. Listen, that movie took place in, what was it, Perfection, Nevada?
Yeah.
It doesn't actually exist, but when you're like a teenage kind of kid, like 12, 13 years old, and in Perfection, Nevada, they got the graboids out there.
Tremors, I watched that when I was young too. Yes.
Oh, Never Ending Story. Hell, I'm sitting in Falcor right now. Y'all know I appreciate the Never Ending Story.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Which I think is why I really like Stranger Things too. Stranger Things is very nostalgic, bringing back a lot of those memories. And
Absolutely.
on the last season that they just put out, still waiting on season 4. Get on it, y'all.
It's supposed to be like January, February of 2022.
Yeah,
they're going to be like college age kids by the time they flip and get to it.
I know.
Sass asks, how about Footloose? Footloose is good times. I like me a Kevin Bacon film.
Footloose, kick off Sunday shoes. You need to put Falcor inside of the van. Who says it isn't?
I have the Orin, the Never Ending Story symbol that's on the front of the book. I have a decal on the van. It's technically in the emoji that he created because it's literally a picture of my van. That is a photo of my van that he has cut down into the emoji. If you had the pixels to be able to see it, the Orin symbol is right there, but you can't really.
Yeah, it's down there. Stampede, 1949.
Critters, heck yeah, Karen.
Oh,
Critters
God.
was good
I
times.
forgot about Critters.
Critters and Critters too.
Dude.
Both those, like, there's like a Critters 4, 5, 6 kind of like. It's all about Critters 1 and 2, man.
The one where the giant ball rolled over the farmer as he was like running from his life. Yeah, that scarred me.
When the Krites, if you will, if you're from space, pop into the guy wearing the Easter Bunny costume while he's taking a pee and just eat him from the inside. That'll scar you. That'll mess you up.
That will. I remember having nightmares of like critters rolling around my house, eating my feet when I was a kid. And I just remember being like, oh, God. It was horrifying.
Don't let them get me, Dad.
So good.
What other questions do you guys have? I
Teenage
could
Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yep.
1 and 2.
Live action ones. Yep.
The rest of
Yep.
them,
Go
not so
Ninja, go
much.
Ninja, go Ninja, go Ninja. So a lot of people don't realize this, but our manager, the band's manager, was Tommy Kwan, who was the guy who discovered Vanilla Ice. So we got to go and do a lot of shows and different things, like one-off things with Vanilla Ice. And he would do that song. So he, in the middle of Ice Ice Baby, he would drop the beat down and all of a sudden just be like, go Ninja, go Ninja, go. And everybody would just lose their mind. And he'd stop it and go, he's like, I can't believe y'all remember that shit. And then go right back into Ice Ice Baby. It was
That's terrible.
pretty damn cool. It was awesome. Pizza! Yes. What is the best compliment you've ever received?
I mean, honestly, just as a filmmaker or a photographer, like I sold photos that I took. Like even with the Cemetery Road book that people really enjoy and have bought, people purchased my artwork. People have, you guys supporting this channel financially or telling your friends about this channel and spreading the word, saying what you make is good enough for me to put my name behind it. Like Joe Bob says, this is good times. You should watch it too. Like that is huge. That is the best compliment anybody could ever give me.
The best compliment, just overall period, was, "Hey, you're a great father." that one hit me right in the heartstrings. I was like,
I didn't say it. I think it's terrible.
Monique, thank you for that super chat. $5 Australian. I'm going to a haunted jail to do an investigation night soon. Oh my god, I can't wait. So many places for you guys.
Jails are fun.
Yes. Jails are crazy.
They
So much energy
energized. There. Yep. Robin says, did you stop? No, my car died. I hope your car didn't die. Were you driving it? Are you stuck on the side of the road?
Remember, there were two critters talking and one got blown away and the other one looked and said, oh, yes, I do remember.
Or like the bounty hunter that changed into like the Playboy pinup model because they could like shapeshift, and she had the staple in her stomach. She pulls it out. Like that was a big deal for me when I was a kid.
Yeah, it was like, oh god, it hurts. I remember that. Yes. All right, you guys, it might be time to wrap this thing up.
It definitely is, guys. It has been absolutely fun, but I have to go to sleep soon. I still have some stuff to do, and if I'm going to get a Cemetery Road episode out to you guys tomorrow, then I have got to get going.
Daniel
says Willard, absolutely. Willard and Ben, the two rat horror movies.
Yes. Ugh.
But that's it, guys. This has been our Tuesday hangout. This is the Haunted Side Social Club. It has been awesome. You guys have had a ton of good questions, a ton of good discussions about food and or movies. And again, everything
Join us next week. Actually, join us Friday. For the pre-show live.
Pre-show live, 1 hour before the new episode where we jump into our Kansas trip. Be there on Friday. And again, share the links. Tell people to join us on these new episodes. That would be super, super awesome.
Heck to the yes. You guys are incredible. Thank you all so much. Thank you for filling this board up. The lightning round board, we got about halfway there. Thank you so much. Michelle and Todd, thank you for joining the Legends board tonight. Y'all are incredible. Keep it up, guys. Help us get out to these locations. We need the help. You guys know we broke the Haunted Side piggy bank. It has been shattered. We are rebuilding it now, and this definitely helps. So if you got a few extra bucks, you can send our way, paypal.me/the haunted side. And also make sure that you show some love to Jason over on the Cemetery Road as well. Linktree.com/the Cemetery Road. We love doing this stuff for you guys, and we will continue to do it for as long as we can. And like Jason said, being here, liking the videos, watching the videos is always amazing. That is way more than we ever expected. contributing, monetarily, blows us away because we never thought that would ever happen, honestly. But it is absolutely appreciated, never expected, but 100% appreciated. Love you guys so much. Jason, any last words?
Yes, we have friends. Go subscribe to the new reality.
We do.
Go subscribe to our good friend Vivian, who helped us so much with the Tahoe Biltmore event over at the Dead Hours. Go subscribe to Cemetery Road. Go subscribe to the Mystery Project. Make sure you tell people about the Haunted Side. And we will see you Friday as we kick off the episodes that feature our Kansas trip.
Season 8
trip.
premiere.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, Masonic Temple. Ooh, I can't wait. Y'all are amazing. Thank you much. Let me check PayPal one last time. Jason, do the same thing. Give PayPal a little refresh. Let's see if we got anything. Any last minute ones? Nope, nothing on this end.
No, we're good. Let me check my the old subscription count over on the Cemetery Road, guys, because we're trying to get to 3,000 before the end of the year. Because you guys blew away the 2,000 mark for getting Cemetery Road to 2,000 before Halloween, because you blew past that, which is awesome. We are sitting at 2,315 subscribers. I don't even understand that number when it comes to me just wandering around in the People Gardens. But thank you very much for all of that support for that channel. Again, I promise I will have a brand new episode of the Cemetery Road out on that channel tomorrow, probably with a premiere in the evening, early evening kind of thing, 5-6 o'clock Pacific Standard, so that I can hang out with you guys in the chat. Thank you for all the support there and here, and we will see you Friday. I cannot wait to get into the Kansas trip with you guys. And again, I will do my best to get a behind the scenes done. So on Friday, when we finish the episode for the Kansas trip, we can plan out a time we can sit with you guys and watch the premiere of the Kansas trip stuff. Yeah. Ooh, that's even better. Next Tuesday, guys. Next Tuesday, get some snacks, get some beverages, adults or otherwise, whatever works for you. I will make sure that behind the scenes is done by then, so that we can watch it live with you and pause, comment, join, like we did with the other one. It's going to be awesome.
That was so much fun.
It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a good time. Next Tuesday, Haunted Side Social Club is going to go behind the scenes.
Dun, dun, dun.
I promise you.
All right, y'all. Be safe wherever you are, and we will see you soon. Peace and free love. I love it, M Note. Good night, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.